Odin Valhalla Rising.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
That was an aggressive announcement. Really contrasting vibes to the song we were listening to just now. I don't know who that was because I don't know the English voice actors, but welcome to your Thursday post-work physics class. We are kicking off with some nikke, flexing our max limit break and gotcha skin wallpapers. Yesterday was insane. I still can't believe that all that happened. It was completely bananas. It was so crazy, in fact, it made me say bananas. Welcome to anybody who's just joining the stream. We'll leave it back on Raven for right now. And let me make a Discord post. Sorry, we're starting a little bit late today. I had to grab a bite to eat because I haven't eaten much today. So I was like, all right, I got to eat before I stream. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like no energy. All right. So what did I just do? No, I don't want this. Hello? I just resized my window to be enormous. And I don't need chat to be like literally my entire monitor. All right, let me move this over. There we go. That's better. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, what was I doing? Discord post. Let me make sure people know I'm here. Streaming. Get a YouTube link. And I need a Twitch link. It's funny, for YouTube, like you obviously like do the link to the specific video, and then for Twitch it's just always just like to the channel, like in general, you know, but there's never like a specific link to the stream. Right, we got one there, and then let me post one over here on the official Discord. There we go, and then get one ready for when we switch over to Etheria for the second half. All right. Wait, did I actually send that? Yes, I did. Okay. Move this down. Okay, I guess we're actually finally ready to get started. Let me grab some mail. Click a few red dots. My mortal enemy. We all have our things, right? Everyone's got something weird that they're like OCD about. Or at least I hope. We bought all the things yesterday. So if you didn't see the stream yesterday, we dropped a lot of money for all the passes. So we got the Midsummer Pass, we got the Neuralink Pass, and we got the Gotcha Skin for Eve, and the Step Up package, because we did a lot of polls. Poll video, if you missed the stream, just went up a few minutes before I went live. And the polls were crazy, okay? Now, I know it's like the proper, you know, YouTuber thing to be like, you know, after the stream, watch this video, blah, blah, blah. But seriously, if you didn't see those polls, watch that video. Those was the craziest polls ever. Like, it was completely nuts. It was super epic. So yeah, don't miss that. You should definitely watch the video. Anyway, let me see who is in chat. We got Dr. Yiggles. We got Lone Syndicate. Kikro saying you're tardy. It's true. Like I said, had to go eat. Had to start class late. Hey, the sound seems really low again. As in for the game, I hope you're talking about, not me. Yeah. Let's see. Kikro says I'm loud? No way. Am I? There's no way I'm loud. What is happening with the sound? Nothing should have really changed. What's up, Dr. 3am? Lone Syndicate showing the money emojis, probably in honor of yesterday. Lias, yes, I did get the skin suit, thanks to viewer donations. Dr. Yule says, yes, the game, you can only hear your voice and your typing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I want the game to be quiet. It should be kind of like just barely in the background. Alright, let's go and grab this. And is Kikro just like saying stuff, or am I actually super loud?
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
Alright, grab some core dust.
Come again if you need anything.
My intro to the stream was extremely loud? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That was intentional. Ooh, nice. Double core dust day. That doesn't happen very often. Double core dust day.
Looking to get something on the
Ooh, and we got Elysium console upgrades. RIP headphone users on the intro, I guess. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Yeah. Retail therapy, I guess. Rupee endorses it. Of course, since she owns a shop, then probably shouldn't really trust that advice. She'd be like, yeah, spend all your money. She's a proxy for Shift Up, telling us to buy the Scarlet Gotcha skin. Yeah, I'll show you the yeah, we got the Gotcha skin here. Might as well bring it up as wallpaper. All right, to the outpost. Welcome. See, more people are filling in. Got recycling room things. Elysian upgrades. Well, it makes Rappy better at least. That's my highest level thing, right? I mean, these are higher level, but that's kind of a different thing. But Elysian, I don't know how it got so far ahead of everything. Like, Missilus and Tetra are, like, way down here. Pilgrim is really lagging. Somehow Abnormal actually got ahead of Pilgrim, even though we didn't get Abnormal console right away. Spending money on this game doesn't feel good? Dang. It felt good getting Core 7 Eve, that's for sure. Dude, it felt amazing getting Core 7 Eve. That's a first for me. 529. Almost to another milestone. So, we're going to obviously go through our dailies today. Go through more of the Stellar Blade event. And I also just want to do some more, like, random Raven testing. Just to see, like, how some things might change. So, look forward to some more of that. Kind of want to expand on my initial testing. We did get an official statement saying that they acknowledged it. Shift Up was like, we have reports about, like, sort of, like, unexpected damage numbers from Eve. I mean, from Raven. And they also stopped the solo raid that was supposed to start. And that's probably the reason why, but we don't know like what the actual... They didn't say why they stopped the solo raid. They were just like, you know, due to issues or whatever. And it's probably because of Raven's skills. We'll see, we'll see. But definitely seems like there's something going on with her, as I discussed yesterday.
You have won my respect. I will follow you wherever you go.
I have won her respect. Ada brings me a coffee. Cheers, Ada. One of their regular customers said he wanted to see us in different uniforms. Oh boy. We're getting pervy right away. What do you think of that? It says, I don't think anything can top the maid uniforms. Actually, I'm curious to see what you look like in casual clothes. I mean, apparently it's the maid uniforms, even though she's in casual clothes right now. Dude, people in those kind of jobs probably get weird, creepy requests like that. Three more. If you quit, what will you do about money? If you quit, think about all the research that will go unfounded. Oh my gosh. Gotta appeal for her desire for research. I know that's the correct thing to tell her. Kickro says, mostly due Raven's solo raid stopped. Can't really have solo raid ongoing while one of the characters meant for this is bugged completely unfair. By the time she gets fixed, raid will be over. Yeah, like I said, it's probably due to Raven. Because I haven't heard anybody report anything wrong with the actual raid boss. I didn't even get to do my runs. I could have, in theory, done them before reset. But they got rid of it before I even had a chance to check it out. Dang, just made Mastel embarrassed. Apparently I'm too handsome for her. Oh, so I changed all my lobby music to Stellar Blade stuff. I know the game is quiet in the background. But if I just don't say anything for a minute, we can just vibe here and enjoy it. This is the music that you get when you're like at the save points, the campsites. It's so good. Like, it really is just pure vibes. It gives me such a good feeling just thinking about going through Stellar Blade again. And it's not even like it was that long ago that I played Stellar Blade, but it still just like really fills me with nostalgia. And the music is just so relaxing. Also changed my lobby music. I had it on Stellar Blade music before, but I think I changed it to a different Stellar Blade track. I forget what this music is from. Wait, let me go to the settings. Did I actually... Wait, not those settings. Lobby. I did do different music, right? Okay, so this is something of the Wanderer, or whatever this is called. The Song of the Wanderer. Okay, it is different music, yeah. Wait, did I do... Okay, now I gotta go back and check. I meant to make them different music. So let me go to the command center and double check. Oh no, they are different. They are different. Yeah. Oh no, they're not. They are. Yo, why do I keep second guessing myself? Yeah. Is it the one at the lake? Maybe it's the one at the lake. I think this is the camp music. And the one in my lobby might be at the lake. They're both like very similar vibes. Just like really like relaxing, chill vibes, you know? Alright, let's open some stuff. Alright, the question I have for you... Oh, that's kind of nice. The question I have for you, Dr. 3AM. Is it 3 a.m. where you are right now? I'm hoping for your sake it's not. We'll also probably do some blue ticket polls, because... What do I have that's new in here? Oh, that's right, I just got a new background. Not that you can see any of the actual background that I use anyway. It's nothing but stickers. I was kind of sticker bombed with different nikkes behind me. Yeah, I switched up the look, so I got Skin Suit Eve up here. Also went back to using, or I shouldn't say go back, I don't know if I really used it, but I started using the near frame. I rarely use this one, but I thought it looked good with Eve. Get Simroom out of the way. Oh, and yeah, Dr. Eagles, the boss does die instantly at the low levels, so probably people wouldn't notice anything weird with it. So you're right. But yeah, I still think it's probably because of Raven. It's probably because of Raven. What was the solo raid that they canceled multiple times? Was that Gluttony? No, it wasn't Gluttony. What was it? They like redid it like 3 times. It was crazy.
That's a shame. It felt good.
Very plot heavy, yeah. Dr. 3AM says it's 9 p.m. over there on the East Coast. Alright, alright. Much more reasonable time to be watching the stream. Alright, so we already did a Raven test, just comparing her to, like, Eve and Mihara. But let's try more of a, like, real Raven team. So, I mean, again, she's good against parts, in theory. So let's put that to the test. So,
I want to change
we'll
my
do
attire.
this. And... I think I'll try it like this, and then I'll try it using Mana instead of Black Shadow Scarlet, and see if Raven's damage really changes. Behemoth. Oh yes, it was Behemoth. When they had to cancel it twice. It was a total shit show. Yeah, so let's do a test like this, see what Raven's damage is, and then I'll take out Black Shadow Scarlet and put in Mana and see what her damage is. I have a feeling the charge speed... Oh, but will I even be able to do that? What is the attack on Helm? 234. Raven's is 213. Okay, so I would have to swap out Helm as well. Okay, so just to keep everything, like, even.
Teacher, what are we learning?
We'll just throw Naga in there. So that way when I take out Black Shadow Scarlet, Raven will make sure she gets the buff. 3 a.m. winning the comment rankings on YouTube right now. Or chat ranking, I should say.
Patience. I'll blast you soon enough. Under the light of the kingdom,
I kind of really hate Siren's voice. She's like they make her sound way too. I don't know. It's too much. But she kind of just sounds like a very good person. And I get that they wanted to make her like kind of sound concerned or whatever, but it's how you guys can it would drive me up the wall to hear these lines. Naga die. So to keep the test even, I'm going to pause the next one at when there's 43 seconds left. Unless Naga happens to die on the exact same time in the next test. Okay, cool. So we got the custom module. That's good, that's good. But here's what we're really interested in. So, Raven, predictably not looking great, but she did 548 million. 548 million. All right, let me write that down. Oops. $548 million. Okay. Alright, so now we'll put in mana.
More work again.
And hopefully... I mean, if anything, we should survive easier because we have even more healing now. Game sound is loud. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. I'll turn it back down. That's what I was saying. It gets loud during combat. So you guys think you can't hear it at all when I'm just like sitting there in the lobby, but then it gets really loud. So anyway, I turned it back down. This is like the normal sound level now. So we'll try it again. Lone Syndicate says, remember it was easy to get the top rank because after 3 times... Oh yeah, dude, after so many restarts on Behemoth, people were just over it. So yeah, you're right, it was easy because just not People just weren't even trying by the last time they reset it. All right. Let's try it again, and we'll see if Raven does better. Basically, I'm testing to see if charge speed actually makes a big difference or not. Hey, what's up, Elvina? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the hearts. Alright, this is where Naga went down. So, is it better? We're already approaching what we did total. Already approaching what we did total. Core damage won't really affect Raven that much. In this case, anyway. At least if Naga dies, Mana will resurrect her. Didn't realize there was a stream today. Today's a normal stream. Yesterday was a bonus stream. So let's see. All right. So we'll keep going. Dang, Raven almost died right there. Okay, we're going to pause right here because I don't want to use this run because we didn't quite reach tier 7 because we have a lot less DPS total. So Raven is doing more damage. So charge speed is clearly helping her. So we did 548 million with Raven last time. Now we're doing 624 million. I don't think that's like fixing her problem though, which isn't too surprising because it's really just like a problem with her damage over time, the sustained damage, right? That's kind of like the thing that's causing the issue. But it does show that she does benefit from charge speed. I was previously saying I wasn't sure charge speed would even like work on her because of the way her attacks are with kind of like the weird delay. But it does look like charge speed is beneficial. Because this is... With the charge speed from mana, this is like a 13-ish% increase in damage. Alright, I need to close my game so I don't use this run. We'll relaunch. What's up, Warlock Warlord? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Dr. 3M asks if there's 3 DPS, does she get outclassed? Raven pretty much gets outclassed by everything. Yes. I have a whole video about my testing and talking about what's wrong with her and stuff. So if you go to my channel, you can see that. It's just from yesterday. And, yeah. She struggles to outdamage most things.
I want to change my attire.
I want to change my attire. That's so funny. I've never heard that. Dude, it's like a totally new game playing in English.
Show everyone what we're capable of. Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned my usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Why didn't you get to do mock instead of doing a real run? I don't know. I probably should have done a mock, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. But whatever. Because I thought it was like, hey, if I make it to tier 7, then I don't have to worry about it. But yeah.
One step closer to our dream.
So you're saying Summer Neon is stronger? I mean, maybe. I can't test that because my Summer Neon has literally 0 investment. Dude, remember when I summoned for Summer Neon? Oh my god, that was brutal. The worst summons I've ever had. Unlike yesterday, that was the best summons I've ever had. Which I will totally take that trade. True fans will core 7 before recommendations. Yeah, it's kind of true, but yeah, probably don't do that with Raven. All right, let's get Arena out of the way. Welcome to Arena. Oh, they're just setting formations. Wow, I'm down to 33. That's unusual to be that low a rank. Okay. What can we do here? I can probably beat Chief. Trusty. I always want to see if I can beat Trusty. I can probably beat Trusty. Let the game blah blah blah. There we go, we got the win. Dude, do people from France find Mustang offensive? He's kind of a weird caricature. Alright, at this point, I think I saved my second attack. If I remember to do it like tomorrow morning or something, I will. Because I know I can't beat any of these people, and like refreshing doesn't do anything when you're this high of a rank. The Chinese outfit for Mustang actually goes hard? Dude, I don't think I've seen it. But I believe it. Mustang is a fabulous guy.
Ready? And behold, the season's rising star. Let's get this show and zero. Behold, the season's rising star.
Core 7's skin suit Eve profile is unbeatable.
This show and zero. Behold, the season's rising star. Let's get this show and zero. The winner, it's you.
Is you! It's kind of a weird lineup. They're bursting with Diesel, even though they have Blanc on the squad. CN Mustang makes him look like he leads a gangster gang, as opposed to all those like non-gangster gangs out there. No, but seriously, all right, I gotta look this up, see what he looks like. Let's see. Wait, can I... Dude, did I set this up correctly? Hold up, hold up. Oh, I think I did not set this up yet. Can I share my browser window? Hold on. Window. Give me a second. I never, like, when I switched computers, I never changed, I never updated this. Okay. Oh, that's like really awkward sizing. Let me see. Fit to screen. Oh no, that's weird too. It's just because of the like aspect ratio I have my browser stretched to. So let's do this. And then do this again. Fit to screen. It's still weird. Got to make it a little thicker. We're getting there. Have I really not shared my like browser in months? Like since I changed computers? That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, is this Chinese Mustang? So my question is why? Like why did we even change this? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of great. Although it's like, does he have like a weird like court jester vibe. I guess he kind of, I don't know. What is this glove? What is this glove? It's like it was a glove that could only go over his fingers, but not the palm of his hand. Something about China. Apparently the devs did some kind of market research or got, like, you know, cultural localization experts to say, you know what? This will not jive with the Chinese player base. But this is what will connect with them. I don't know, like, what is... I'm not seeing a huge difference. I mean, like, it's different, don't get me wrong. But, like... I don't know. That's funny to me. Alright. Back to the game. Oh, let me close my notes here for damage. I don't need that anymore. He looks like a pimp daddy, yeah. It's called finger gloves. I mean, yeah, it was finger gloves, apparently. Is that a thing? Probably his look was too eccentric for that market. I mean, he didn't exactly look not eccentric with the new outfit. He's showing more chest. Yeah, apparently that's what the CN market wants. I don't know. Alright, anyway. That's just interesting. Localization choices for any game are always kind of funny. Like, they're always, like... I shouldn't say always. They're usually sort of weird. Alright, so we're doing... Oh, right. I wasn't going to do another attack for Special Arena. That's right. That's right. Let's do some Tribe Tower.
I expect your operations to be well planned.
Mustang definitely still sticks out no matter what version he's in. I mean, he's like the most flamboyant of flamboyant people. Gotta go? Alright, have a good night, man. I mean, there's like no situation where Mustang would not stick out, right? And I mean literally no situation. Like, if you were just randomly out on the street and you saw Mustang, you would take notice. If you were in an office, you would definitely take notice. If you were at a drag show, you would take notice. Heck, if you were at a circus, you would take notice. Like, there's... Mustang will draw attention to himself anywhere he goes. Probably in either one of those outfits. And he's a very powerful guy, so, you know, he does what he wants.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete. He's like a walking disco ball. Material H. Everyone's favorite boss. Dude, if you were actually there fighting Material H, like, that whole structure falls down. Like, you'd probably, like, die in the collapse. It's like, just hit me. And the rubble didn't hit me. The idea hit me. If you're not wrong, back in the Eve Part 1 collab, they had a part where the power in the arc went out. Mustang was roaming the streets as a light source. They did do that. They totally did that. You're right. He was literally a light source. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. That's hilarious.
I should start preparing for the next class.
Mustang probably owns Tesla. He's like bringing you emergency power. He's the real person behind the scenes. The actual richest man of the world.
Resting isn't so bad.
Resting isn't so bad. You know what? This voice actress, she got a lot of hate. I think she did pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I think she did pretty well. People thought that her performance was flat, but I think that was kind of the point, because Eve is, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't like talk too much about this, but anyway, it makes sense, I think. And if anything, it was pleasant. I thought it was pleasant. And British people sound delightful no matter what they're doing. Just saying. Alright, let's go to the event. Oh, I forgot I was down here last. Oh, can we talk to these console things? They're glowing. I don't think I ever did that. I can.
This is the bunker. I dedicated my entire life.
Oh, no. I listened to this one. I didn't listen to this second one, though.
I want to confirm something.
The child is healthy. That's a relief. And the mother? I see. That's unfortunate. I feel so helpless. We don't even have anything for the child to eat. What? The mother brought a truckload of supplies with her? She must have gathered everything from everywhere possible on her way to the bunker. You'll never find out why she left this place, how she got pregnant, or why she decided to return.
Oh no, it's probably a trap.
What we do know for certain is that she cherished the life of the child she was carrying inside her more than her own. I must be honest. I'm not 100% confident in our ability to raise this child. But we will do our damnedest.
Our
We all
damnedest,
must band
okay.
Together and rear this child together. And show love.
They
to
say it
baby
takes a
who
village.
has been born in a cruel world.
This has been kind of an interesting story. I do feel like it might be one of the strongest collab stories that they've done.
It's quiet and lonely.
And the collabs themselves have generally been quite good, but the collab storylines are pretty hit or miss. But this one, I think, is really working.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
We'll wait until the end for Final Judgment, but I would say it has a chance of actually being better than the Nier story. Which was good, and it worked. It worked really well, but it wasn't anything that was really, like... It didn't, like, really stand out that much, you know? And this one feels like a really fleshed out story, you know? And is, like, absolutely connected to, like, the rest of the Nikke universe. It doesn't even feel like a collaboration story. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. That does make sense. Dr. Yo says you agree the performance of the voice actors was fine. If people played the whole game, they'd understand why. Yeah. Alright, let's go to challenge mode. Oh, I need to find another soda can, too. Dude, they should have Anise more involved in this, since we're looking for soda cans. Like, we had Eleg, you know, trying to fix the vending machine and install Boom on it. But how do we not have Anise out here helping Eve find soda cans? That is a missed opportunity. But okay, I need to find one soda can. Part 2 has been great. Yeah. Meeting Herman and finding the underground bunker is pretty cool. And the underground bunker has major parallels to the Stellar Blade game too, which is kind of cool. And at first I thought they were just going to straight up like copy it, like port it over. And I was like, isn't that kind of like retreading old ground or too spoilery? But I think they've actually done a really good job with it. Alright, maybe I'll do story 2, and maybe the can will be more apparent after this.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
The writers definitely struggled with the Chainsaw Man collab story, for sure. It was probably kind of restricted, yeah. This is pretty cool art. Have they posted this on Twitter yet? This is all pretty cool. Oh, we got the 2 robots down here as well. Can't forget them. What's up, JD? Welcome to the stream. All right, stage 6.
Nice to meet you. I am Privity. I work for the central government's Ark Defense Forces. I'm from Triangle, a squad responsible for maintaining public security.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Herman.
I'm hereby placing you under my protection. I will ensure you safe passage to the Ark.
Privity coming through.
What the? I'm concerned about your health, so we must move quickly. I realize this may seem sudden, but I kindly ask you only to pack essentials. We will start moving as soon as you're ready.
The Ark.
After we arrive, you will be given a thorough medical examination, as well as any treatment which you require. Once your condition is stabilized, an investigation will take place. I will personally oversee the entire process, and I promise that no physical or psychological harm will come to you during said investigation.
It's a big promise.
If you wish, I will also arrange for additional supplies of Evergreen and secure a residence for you.
Isn't she promising more than she can offer?
No, that's all definitely doable. Triangle has more pull than you think.
I had no idea. I thought she was just a government grunt who liked being a
Dang.
maid on the side.
Everybody's a big shot.
Everyone here can vouch for me and what I'm telling you. So come with me, please. Please let me know if there's anything else you would like.
I am afraid I don't have much faith in the Ark.
Yeah, because they left him there for
Excuse
so long.
The Ark abandoned us.
Yeah.
They praised us to the skies, used us as a symbol of resistance. They promised to come save us. But when we were out here dying, they abandoned us. You have no idea how much hope we had. We hoped that one day the Ark would come to save us,
Oh,
that
that's so
they
sad.
hadn't forgotten about us. That's how I survived for decades. Have you all come here to save me? You represent something which is inherently traitorous. It's not your fault. Maybe there were circumstances beyond your control. But it doesn't erase all those years that we suffered. So, I won't go. This place is my home now. Let me die here.
Herman, I understand everything you're saying. It's true that the Ark turned its back on you, and it's true that no one came to save you. There's nothing I could possibly say to right that wrong. But I at least hope that you'll give us a chance.
You're also from the Ark?
Yes.
How can I trust you?
I take pride in where I'm from. I intend to do right by that pride. To that end, I will do everything in my power to protect you. And I want to sincerely apologize to you.
I'm not going.
I will transfer all of the data here to the Ark. You and your friends have kept this information safe for so long. I'll make sure that it's all brought back to the Ark. Every last piece of data. So come with me. The Ark may have abandoned you once before, but let them now show you the respect that you deserve. Please.
All of this art? Will it continue on?
Of course. As it should.
Yes. Yes. For this, we... Very well. I will go to the Ark.
Dang, this mission will
along
finally
with
be completed.
Everything we have kept safe.
I will ensure your safe passage.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I might be charged with treason, and I'm prepared for the possibility of having my memories wiped. Be that as it may, this is the right thing to do.
Dang, good for
I'm
privity.
certain of it. We may not have the full picture of what happened in that bunker
Mad
for all
respect
those
for her.
years. But it's clear that the Ark left them there to die. So we need to save him. This is all going to be one huge headache. And the central government's reputation might be completely ruined because of it. But I want to believe that this organization, which I trust, will do what it's supposed to. The first thing we need to do is save Herman. We can think about the rest later.
Not bad.
You're really tackling this head on, aren't you?
I want to continue to be proud of what I believe in.
If you realized that the thing you believed in is rotten, do you intend on destroying it?
I have no intention of destroying it. I simply want to see how they'll respond when I act this way. I'm doing this because I want them to prove to me that I can trust them completely.
All right then. Let me rephrase the question. If what you once believed in proves to be rotten to the core, beyond all doubt, will you destroy it?
Do you really need me to answer that?
No. You've already answered.
Commander. Please help with the transfer of the data here. I made a lot of promises back there, but I honestly have no idea how to go about it. Thank you.
Dang, let's go Privity. That was so good. Dude, I've always liked Privity, despite her being, like, actually kind of annoying sometimes. But that just made Privity way cooler. Like, she is so good. You like that they gave Privity a lot of character development? Dude, they definitely did. Privity got great moments. Harmon is MVP. Hope young people take note. Field changes. We'll just keep going for right now.
This person seems a little different.
That's because this is not a person, but a robot.
A robot?
That's right. It may seem human-like, but,
Okay, even if you're super naive, you're a little kid. Obviously, you should be able to tell that this thing is not a person.
Body is made of machinery. It has no heart.
So you don't have a heart?
That is correct. A robot, like myself, does not have a heart.
Then how do you talk?
The AI system selects a suitable response for the situation, then formulates an auditory output in the form of words or sentences, which are then broadcast through a speaker.
Huh?
Complexity of language deemed unsuitable for socially
John's voice sounds like a young adult. Yeah, it doesn't exactly sound like a 3-year-old or whatever.
What's your name?
Calm.
Can I climb on your head, Calm?
That is possible.
Really? Oh, wow. No one else here lets me climb on them.
Climbing on another person's head is a favorite style of play.
Dang, we're gonna learn why the Ark is so hated.
You'll have to excuse her. Sometimes she says some awfully strange things.
It is no
Dang, so we saw young Harmon, now we're getting
Right,
middle-aged Harmon.
I'm going to talk to the nikkes that came with Calm, so you two have a nice time playing together, okay?
Okay. So high! I'm not too heavy, am I, Calm?
I am a robot meant to provide combat support. I am designed to carry far heavier loads than this.
So you're not uncomfortable?
No, I am not uncomfortable. Seeing a child enjoy themselves while propped atop my head. It is pleasing.
No way! You're lying!
Lying is not a capability which I possess.
You do have a heart.
It's interesting. Can't lie, but can
Must
feel
head to
the emotion of
Ark
pleasure.
For revenge.
So you do know how to talk.
Oh shit.
I take it you're equipped with AI.
That is correct.
Then this should be fairly painless.
Who are you?
I ask the questions. Explain to me what this place is.
Raven has made her appearance. And Calm hates the Ark because that child probably died in the bunker.
Just when things were getting good.
Dang.
I'll flash you soon enough.
Maybe, just maybe, I have a talent for combat.
It's Raven's combat music, by the way.
Come! Let's play hide and seek!
We have played hide and seek 3 times today.
Let's do it again!
Dude, that's one thing about little kids. If there's something they like, they'll just want to do it again and again and again, whether it's playing a game, or telling a story, or watching a movie. Like, once that's the thing that they like, they'll do it 10 times in a row.
Are you playing hide and seek again?
That is correct.
Seems like you're always the one who has to go looking. You don't mind?
It is fine. If I hide, I am quickly discovered due to the sounds of my engine. When I am the seeker,
Yeah, I don't know, Lone Syndicate. I'm hoping we meet up with Raven, but we'll see.
Sensors, but I intentionally delay my discovery. I even pretend that I cannot find her on occasion.
Dang, Calm is like a real parent playing with a little kid.
You've really gotten the knack of playing with children.
That is correct.
Thank you for spending so much time with her.
Having me as her playmate is the most efficient choice. The child is energetic, and the others in this bunker need to preserve their energy. Whereas I only need to be recharged in order to operate at full capacity.
Thank you all the same. She's been practically beaming lately, so we're really grateful.
We are the ones who are grateful. You took us in, even though we are deserters. You gave us shelter and food.
Dang.
Well, it's not like nikkes and robots put that much of a strain on our food provisions.
Thank you, all the same. My colleagues have become happier as well. This arrangement is good for everyone.
Calm, are you really a robot?
That is correct.
It feels to me like you're becoming more and more human.
Yeah, they kind of never really talk about whether AI is like actually sentient in the Nikke universe.
I must go play.
Because we've met a few like
I'll leave you to it.
Artificial intelligence, just like robot things, and like, are they alive or not? Raven falls silent for a while in deep thought.
Could this be a different location? Or a different world entirely? No, that's ridiculous. Tell me how to get back.
I do not know.
Let me rephrase the question in a way you can understand. Find a route to get back, then tell me what that route is.
I cannot.
Then take me to someone who can.
I do not know.
And what about the Ark? I heard you muttering to yourself earlier. Something about an Ark. Sounds to me like the name of a place.
Oh
Take
boy.
me there.
Is this going to be like Nihilister's visit?
What are you planning on doing at the Ark?
I'm going to get the information I need, and then head back. That's it. Of course, if someone decides to get in my way, that could complicate matters.
What will happen if I decline?
That's very simple. I'll continue wandering around looking for another solution to my problem. And you'll become a broken pile of metal by the wayside. Yet another victim of an unfortunate accident.
Are you strong?
That's an interesting question. I would love to show you, but unfortunately I can't. I'm prone to underestimating my own strength.
Very well. I will take you. But not to the Ark.
What?
I know how you can go back. To be precise, I know exactly where the key to your return home can be found. I will guide you there.
How do you know all this?
I harvested some data while you were unconscious. If you defeat the Rapture there, known as Gatekeeper, then you can go back.
Rapture? Gatekeeper? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Rapture is the general term for hostile robots who dominate the surface of this planet. Gatekeeper is the name of one of those Raptures.
You must be talking about those rust buckets that attacked me when I got here. They won't be a problem. I was able to cut through them easily enough. So, is taking down this Gatekeeper all I have to do? Sounds pretty easy. A little too easy. Enough to make a person suspicious.
Lying is not a capability which I possess.
All right then. Take me there.
Only on one condition.
And what's that?
My...
Withdraw thy blade.
Whoa, Scarlet
this
showed
tableau
up?
laid out before mine eyes reeks of intimidation and threats. It is most unpleasant to behold.
There's no way Raven's gonna take on all
Who
three
the
of them.
hell are you?
You heard her. Withdraw your sword. We won't ask you again.
I don't know what's happening here, but violence and intimidation are never the answer.
And if I refuse?
Then we shall solve this in the way in which we are most well versed.
Sounds fun. I'd like to give it a try.
Something here isn't right. Are you a Nikke?
What's a nikke?
Are you a human?
Excuse me?
I asked if you're
Don't
a
ask
human.
Raven that question. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be triggering.
Me? A human? You tell me.
Oh boy.
Could a human do this?
A most interesting technique.
You're not bad.
Nor you. Scarlet!
It was pretty badass.
Understood.
Nice.
Snow White, what are you doing?
Get ready.
Dang, she took them all down?
'Tis a most bewildering sword.
How about we try our words?
That's probably our best option, considering it doesn't seem like we'll get anywhere fighting.
You want to talk? Sure, we can talk. Once you're on your knees. Huh?
Dang, she lost track of him.
'Tis most peculiar. You two dots seem to be on the same wavelength.
Rapture's approaching. They must have heard the explosions.
I say we fall back. There's no reason for us to fight those raptures.
No, we work our way through them. The city is right ahead of us.
If they keep moving, they're likely to end up at the city.
Very well. Let us intercept them there.
All right.
As for you, Nameless One, we would appreciate your cooperation. Did we lose her?
She must have gone off in pursuit of that robot.
Doth we
Teleport.
consider it wise to allow her to escape unopposed?
As hostile as she seemed, I don't think she intended to do harm to that robot. I think it'll be fine for the time being.
Let's finish off these raptures first, then go after her.
Snow White's like target practice.
See just how strong these things are.
Battle of the Century right here. Dude, Raven versus Scarlet. It's pretty cool. Shift Up should get some more animators and key artists. Dude, and every now and then we do get like a cool scene of like action that's actually happening in the story. That would have been a great opportunity. We should have gotten one of like Scarlet and Raven crossing swords. Maybe taking a hit from like, you know, Snow White or like something. That would have been cool. Raven's struggling against Day One Pilgrims. I mean, okay, let's look at that realistically. As Raven is right now, she would probably do more damage than Rapunzel. That's about that. Raven's combat power is canon. Nikke anime win. Well, they have actually said that they're going to do some type of anime.
As you can see, there are a lot of storage terminals here, and they're huge. It'd be next to impossible to haul them all out of here. What we need is a singular hard disk on which we can store all of their data.
You'd need an awfully big hard disk to store all the information contained in these terminals. Does a hard disk that big even exist?
I doubt it'd be that big, actually. Storage media is one of the fastest evolving technologies there is. We might be able to save everything in a device small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. At least, that would be the case in our world. I assume it's not too different here.
That's a good point. The data here is all quite old. What was considered large format isn't all that big by today's standards. If we use the latest storage technology available to us, it might all fit in here.
Huh? Aren't you being a little dramatic?
No exaggeration here, just the truth. Storage compression and media technology advance at an incredible pace.
No kidding. Well then, this should be a
Oh,
breeze.
what's that law?
There is one problem though.
What is it called?
The storage terminals here are so old, they're not compatible with those currently found in the Ark. We don't have any way to transfer it to our phones.
Moore's
so what
law?
should we do? It's simple.
Yes, Moore's law.
We just need to find
So
the
yeah, they
most
can probably like
advanced
fit
storage
that
device
entire
that's
server
compatible with the
room
ones here.
on like Eleg's tablet or something. Since it's been 100 years later. If you guys don't know what Moore's law is, it basically means that like storage capacity can actually like double every year, or the number of transistors on a microchip will double every year. And that's like mostly held true historically.
The floor and walls have deteriorated severely. If any of the upper floors collapse, they'll fall straight down to the first floor.
Nice, a shortcut. This place looks pretty dangerous.
Dude, it might be possible to outdamage Raven and Rapunzel if you really like maximized your Rapunzel and then just did kind of like a mid-Raven build. I wouldn't doubt it.
As closely as possible. Do you think we'll find something as soon as we enter?
Probably not. These things tend to be on the upper floors.
I know, right? That does always seem to be the case for some reason.
Let's hurry.
A1 Pictures worked on the Cinderella event. Would love to see more of that. Dude, I would too.
Rome is a transport robot. I am good at transporting. This place might contain good artifacts. Artifacts that will help with the construction of the second arc.
You're quite industrious.
Always. Okay. I am good at hiding and running away.
Let's head in, Commander.
Our goal is to find the high-capacity storage device that is compatible with those in the bunker. Dude, I am so glad they're actually addressing this. There are so many things in stories where like they'll just magically have the right cable or socket to plug into things. Like, okay, bro, I remember I saw, what is the movie called? Independence Day, like 5 years ago or something. It was one of those like lockdown things where like, I don't know what to watch. And it's like this movie where, it's like a 90s movie where like aliens invade Earth or whatever. And the whole like thing, spoiler alert for Independence Day, for this like 25-year-old movie. Anyway, their whole thing is that they beat the aliens by installing a virus on their mothership. And I kid you not, the dude flies a ship into there and then just like plugs in his USB drive. Like alien technology just has like a USB 2.0 port and they install the virus. Like it was so stupid. But there's so many sci-fi movies where just things are like magically compatible. So I love that they actually say we need to find a storage device that is compatible with this bunker, because they're like 100 years later, they probably are not going to have the same kind of connections. Anyway, that's my tangent for today. Let's keep watching the story.
Ooh, I think I may have found something. Yeah? Show us. No, that won't work. 2 of the pins are missing.
These cables all look identical to me. They're hard to tell apart. How about this? It looks right.
It looks similar, but it's a little small. It might still be useful though, so bring it back with you.
Woohoo! I contributed more than a niece.
Well, bully for you.
My eyes are tired.
It's not
My eyes are tired.
Considering how intently we're scrutinizing these cables.
I think I found something.
Let's see. Yes, that'll work. Bring it back.
This is taking too long. I don't think we're going to find what we need here. Commander, let's investigate a little more and move to another...
Found it. Rome found it.
Just a moment. I'll take a look. That'll do it. You can head back. That'll be more than enough to store all the data here.
Excellent.
Yeah, nicely done, Rome.
Rome is always excellent.
Humble too.
Encounter.
Encounter.
I need to loosen up. I'm a bit stiff.
Dude, like half the time, even our current time, you can't plug something in without having the right dongle. How's Rome?
I'll check.
Rome is safe. Storage device is also safe.
You scared me half to death.
Here, take this.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Back! You idiot! Why would you throw something this valuable?
Eve. Stay back.
Oh no, what's happening?
Stay still. Don't move. I'll come to you.
Don't budge. You hear? This is the top floor. If you fall, it'll be bad news.
Neon, stop.
Why?
Leave it to Eve. If any of us head out, the floor is guaranteed to collapse.
Cracks in the floor widen.
Almost there. Don't move, okay?
Eve, don't come. Dangerous.
Don't worry. I'll save you.
I am fine. I am robot. If Rome is broken, Rome can be fixed.
No!
Rome! Is that your main function? Gathering artifacts?
Affirmative. That is what I must do.
Why?
I do not remember. I do remember. It is my duty.
You're nothing if not industrious.
What are you doing?
Sorting artifacts.
Why?
Rome is making a second arc. A precious home. Chipper. Hee hee. Ha ha. Happy place.
Got that, Rome? My mom can't hear very well, so if you have something to say, you need to shout it loudly.
Is this the child in the bunker?
It's not important.
Yeah, so that she can hear. It might seem like you're overdoing it, but trust me, you won't be. And besides, everything you have to say is important. You're the hardest working person in this house, and in our family.
Huh? This is my memory. Ha ha, ho ho, happy memories.
Ho ho.
Everyone always laughed when Rome broke a plate. When Rome fell while transporting. When Rome had to shout loudly. Everyone always laughed. Happy memories. Something that shouldn't be forgotten. This is the opposite direction of the Ark. We must go to the Ark.
You can't get into
Oh yeah,
the Ark
different
without
robot.
a
You're right,
winning
Kit Bro.
ticket. So we can't go in.
Why do you need a winning ticket?
Maybe there's not enough space?
Is there only one Ark?
Yes, there's only one.
Then what do we do?
I don't know.
Can we build one?
Huh?
If there is not
Oh
enough
no,
space
this is
in
why
the
Rome
Ark,
is building
I can
one.
build
Ah.
You're incredible, Rome. Alright then.
Man, both
Let's
of
do
these
it.
robots
Let's build a second Ark.
are so
One
good.
of our own.
It's so
Good.
sad.
I have a question. Why are you collecting all of these random objects?
These aren't random objects. They're artifacts. If we want to build a proper ark, don't you think we'll need these?
I don't understand.
If we want to make an ark, we need artifacts. If either of us comes across anything that seems useful, we should take it.
Okay. I have a question.
What is it?
Why are you burying Mother in the ground? If you do that, she can't move. Why bury her?
Oh my gosh, what?
I have a question.
What is it?
When the second arc is complete, will there be a family again?
Rome.
Will it be lively? Hee hee, ha ha, like that?
Yeah, it sure will.
Okay, then Rome will work hard to make a second arc.
I'm glad you're here, Rome.
We are family. Family is something precious. Something that's always there.
Yeah, that's right. Rome.
Rome is here.
You have to finish the second arc, so that people who have nowhere to go can stay there. You have to make a place where people can laugh and be lively.
Rome always works hard.
You certainly do.
I have a question. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you talking to Rome? Why are your eyes closed?
Dang.
The second arc is a place where people who have nowhere to go can stay. A lively place full of laughter. Rome will build it. Rome will gather artifacts. Rome will work hard. And it will become a happy place.
Rome.
Eve.
Thank goodness. You took a new nasty bump during your fall and wouldn't wake up. I was getting worried.
Eve.
The writer's
Yes?
coming through with the heavy
Rome
stuff
needs
again.
to make a second arc. It was my family's wish. They are no longer here. They won't come back. Still, Rome will make the second arc. I want their wish to come true. But if my family is no longer here, is it meaningless what Rome is doing?
No. It's not meaningless. We must carry on the memory of those who left before us. In doing that, we prove that their lives had meaning. It helps us to remember that they helped forge us into the person we are today. When we remember them, we honor their memory.
So we must remember.
Yes. To say to the world that they were here once.
Rome had a family. They're gone. But Rome remembers. Is that how it continues?
Yes.
Eve,
Yes,
will you remember Rome?
I will.
Rome will remember Eve as well.
Thank you. These memories that we both hold dear to us, I hope they live on.
What's your status, both of you?
Rome is fine.
I'm fine too.
Wow, they really are okay. That was crazy. Holding on to Rome and leaping down by hopscotching across bits of debris. I didn't know humans were capable of such a thing. Whoa, you mean you could do something like that too, Master?
Anyway, I'm glad you're unharmed.
Rome is safe. The storage device is intact as well. Now we just need to transfer the data, and it's done. Rome always works hard.
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. This is the best collab story. Easily the best collab story.
Dad!
What's wrong?
I can't sleep.
No? Would you like me to read you History of Art Part 3? I know you love that book.
I do. But could you tell me about the Ark?
The Ark?
Calm told me about it. There are supposed to be really tall buildings there, and places filled with big pools of water, and tons of people. There aren't any raptures wandering around like there are outside the bunker. We can only go out for an hour a day here. But over there, you can stay outside all day long.
Well,
And there's more.
outside.
It's so big that you can't explore it all in one day. You can easily see everything outside the bunker in under an hour.
You must stop this talk. Those are just made-up stories. Fairy tales.
No, they're not! Calm says it's real, and so do the Nikkes.
No, it's not true. I'm
Where's the
telling
Rome
you.
banner?
Nah,
Dude,
go
I'd
back
pull.
to sleep.
But...
Okay, I'll sing you a lullaby.
Okay.
Herman, I am sorry. I should not have brought up the Ark.
No, it's okay. It's just... Would you be able to return to the Ark?
We have gone AWOL. If we were to return, we would be punished for desertion. But if your question pertains merely to whether it would be physically possible, then yes, it is possible.
I see.
We could escort civilians, including children. As long as we do not run into raptures which are Lord class or higher. Herman, a child needs to grow up in a normal environment.
Dude, how would Calm know this?
What's the point of running away when I can just follow your tire tracks?
I did not run away. It was a tactical retreat.
Sure, if you say so. Now then, where were we? You said if you were going to help me, you had a stipulation. Go on then. Tell me what it is.
I must have my revenge. You can help me.
Revenge?
Yes. I must take revenge on the Ark. The Ark betrayed me.
I see.
The Ark stole our assets. For that, I can never forgive them. Therefore, I will take their assets. I will destroy them. I will ruin them.
So you intend on destroying the entire Ark?
No, I will simply destroy their assets.
Revenge, huh? What's the point of revenge if someone else does it for you?
I will have my own revenge. You will simply ensure I am safe. Until my vengeance is complete. If you accept this condition, I will take you where you need to go.
I don't have time for these ridiculous diversions.
Near the area which I will take you, there is an elevator. which leads to the Ark. Help me have my revenge, and you will be able to achieve your own goals swiftly after.
Are you a robot created by the Ark?
That is correct.
So you're taking revenge on your creators?
That is correct.
Raven will jive with that.
It's a deal. Lead the way.
Follow me.
Dude, this story is really good right now.
When can we rest again?
Right, I think this is the last cutscene for today. Dude, everything's sad for both of these robots.
Do not cry. Herman is not dead.
But the bunker! It's all underwater! All the Nikkes... They died trying to seal the bunker!
The bunker is Herman's masterpiece. Having resided within it for an extended period, I can conclusively say its structural integrity is excellent. Barring any unforeseen external factors, the chance of an internal collapse is low. No, non-existent. The bunker is perfectly suited for long-term survival. His safety is guaranteed. Only the outside entrance has been flooded. And the 3 Nikkes are not dead either.
Huh? What?
Nikkes cannot drown when submerged underwater. They are simply unable to survive because they are too heavy.
Then why don't you pull them out?
We don't have the necessary equipment to do so. We must retrieve it from the Ark.
Really?
Lying is not a capability which I possess.
Then let's go to the Ark! Hurry! Dad is all alone inside the bunker and we need to save the Nikkes! They must be so lonely.
Right. We shall go and then return. Let us be quick. 3 Nikkes. 1 combat support robot. 9 civilians, including a child. The journey to the Ark is a long and arduous one. The situation is quickly becoming hopeless. Still, we must go. Everyone must live.
The insects are already performing their song. Any chance you could catch a few? Do not be so hasty. We have brought sufficient victuals with us.
Ew.
We also don't have time for bug hunts. We have to keep after that mystery woman.
That mystery
Her
woman.
swordsmanship was most admirable. She did not seem like a Nikke.
No, she didn't. Perhaps she's one of those people from that city. What should we call them? Outsiders?
I think 'tis a most befitting appellation for them.
She might be one of those outsiders from the city.
She seemed different from them, however. Sharper.
Well, one thing is for certain. She's liable to get in the way of us procuring calm.
You're right. Whoever she is, or whatever she's up to, she's a problem which needs to be addressed.
What dost thou all surmise Calm's goal is?
It seems to have a serious axe to grind with the Ark. Perhaps
they should be able to relate
after
to that.
revenge. Although in what form, I can't say.
Do Dorothy and Raven have a
We must
lot of
try to reason
parallels?
with
I know
it.
Dorothy's not in the story,
Yes.
but
Dost thou all truly think such a thing is possible?
Do you not?
Verily, I do not.
It's not like you to be so unsure of our abilities.
We have already failed once.
Dorothy.
oh,
From
speaking
time
of
to
Dorothy,
time, my mind doth wander and fall upon that thought. Perchance 'tis to be expected for Dorothy, and others such as her, to bear a grudge against the Ark. Perchance we are the abnormal ones. Forgiveness is not something so easily given. I have seen countless situations in my life which attest to this.
Be that as it may, we must do what we believe is right.
Verily. No matter what.
Well then, all we've got to do is not fail a second time. And to be honest, I don't feel like we failed before.
Calm would be even more similar. I mean,
Dost
yeah, I
thou
suppose.
still...
Yes, I do. I believe in Dorothy, who raised us up when we were broken. I believe in the goddess of victory. She may be far away now, and gone to a place where we don't understand. But one day, I believe she will return, and all of the discord between us will be washed away.
Yes. She'll come back to us. And it will be as if nothing ever happened. I believe it too.
Honestly, I was surprised.
About what?
I did not think you would agree to my conditions. With your strength, you could have forced the information out of me.
I'm starting to regret not doing that. I'm starting to get upset at how long this is taking.
Hey, were you betrayed too?
What?
You had a visceral reaction to that word. I therefore concluded that you have personally experienced betrayal.
Right. I suppose you could say that. I was robbed of my god and my wings. There was no god from the start, and I was no angel. Yes, that's it.
I do not understand.
You don't need to. Let's keep moving. How much longer?
We are almost there. The destination is right ahead.
Alright, I think that was it. Excellent story. Well done, Shift Up. Okay, so I'm still looking for a can somewhere. Where is this? It said there was a field change, so what changed? Is there like a gate that opened? Nothing's really like standing out to me that looks different. Maybe there's a field change in here.
I want to confirm something. It's quiet and lonely.
It is quiet and lonely.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Oh, it's probably, this is probably the field change. Oh, we're up to middle-aged Herman.
Am I alive?
Indeed.
Am I okay?
Am I okay?
The life-extending drug. You briefly experienced a loss of consciousness when you injected it. It is only temporary, and there are no other side effects.
I never thought I'd be able to use this magical life-extending drug I'd only heard about.
There are more doses. Inject them regularly. The effects have been proven.
Understood. Thank you. How did you come to have something this valuable in your possession?
We stole it from the Ark. As we were deserting anyway, we grabbed whatever we could get our hands on that appeared valuable. Most of it was either lost or damaged during the journey, but our supply of Evergreen remained intact. I recognize that it's stolen, but it's crucial that you take it. We recommend you inject it regularly. You have important work to attend here, which requires an extended investment of time. There is a high chance that the Ark will not come to save you all. Perhaps one day when the situation improves, they may reconsider, but it is impossible to predict how long that will take. You must be prepared to wait for a long time.
Indeed.
Yes. Thank you, Kaha.
Dude, the fact that they even have voice acting for like that kind of thing is very impressive. Okay, so it doesn't seem like the can is anywhere down here. I don't think, anyway. Let's go back up.
It's quiet and lonely.
Oh, it's down here. Okay. Maybe I'd never quite gone to the corner. Yeah, production value for this collab is really impressive. Hey, look, it's Moran! We just picked up a soda named after Moran. Okay, it's minigame time. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more this kind of blows Nier out of the water. Because, like, Nier was good because it really had, like, the vibes of Nier. And it was well done. But this one is more like a full-on, like, almost like an anniversary event. You know what I mean? Like, the story and the integration, it's on a different level. Oh, beta is max energy now. Okay. And I can enhance. Oh, no, we're not going to enhance there. In the shop, can I buy... Wait, I think I already have... Am I fully equipped already? I think I'm already fully equipped. Okay, yeah, I don't need to buy anything else. Honestly, I'll probably just use this all the way to the end. The minigame is so intense. Yeah, I mean, with the, like, slightly janky controls, it's definitely a challenge. And I can't tell if me having played Stellar Blade is an advantage or a disadvantage. Because on one hand, I kind of like know what I'm doing, but on the other hand, it's like I have to relearn it because everything's like a little weird. So that was bad timing for me to use my beta skill. Oops, I tried to block that. That was dumb. I pressed the wrong key. This collab is the very reason you got Stellar Blade? Nice. Well, it did its job, I guess. I hate how I can't see the boss, like, when it's jumping like that. Because, like, then it just, like, messes up the timing, you know? It was like I tried to dodge, but, like, I couldn't tell what I was actually dodging. I missed some good opportunities for perfect parries there. There we go, Retribution. Go burst. Move up into beta. And start a combo. Hit him with another beta. I'm not doing well with my parries though. There we go, at least I got it in the block. It's hard when the camera moves like that. There we go, interrupt his combo with my own burst. Gotcha. It's an advantage to the degree with dodging, but still a learning curve, since you assume Stellar Blade is more fleshed out with the fighting gameplay. I mean, the controls are just a lot tighter in the actual game. And you can actually move around as opposed to just like dodging, you know, in like 4 different directions. Yeah, there's more to the combat for sure. But this does a great job of introducing it, honestly. Like, if people enjoy this, like Grimjaw, then, like, yeah, you would absolutely enjoy playing the actual game even more. Alright, so when do we... Oh, we have new... Oh, okay, we got Behemoth and Stalker now? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Wait, how do I go back? Oh, here we go, back. Let me collect my mission rewards. Maybe I can upgrade my attack. Enhance. Yes, I can. Sweet. This collab made you download Stellar Blade again? Nice. You have so much to do in the game, like the boss rush and the new DLC. Oh, so you like haven't played in a long time. Yeah, because that boss rush came out like, I don't know, a few weeks or maybe a month after the game came out. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a ton of like new outfits and stuff for you to earn by doing that too. So basically, like I said, I'll just like never change these modules. Having the perfect dodge boost from the Exospine here, and then having the attack speed and the deal more damage but take more damage is like my ideal setup for my style of gameplay. Although presumably at some point I can star these up, I assume, but we'll see. I don't remember if that was like an upgrade thing I could buy in the shop or not. Ooh. Not used to this guy's timing at all. Although actually, like, this was one of my hardest bosses in, no, not this boss, sorry. I was gonna say this was one of my hardest bosses. This was actually a boss that I just blew through in the real game. But I think in a lot of ways, if you're too used to the boss in the real game, the timings are all like a little different and weird, so it almost makes it harder in this. Oh, I forgot he has that delayed fourth attack there. That is totally a thing that he does in the game. Got him. How many hours can I expect as a new player? I mean, I have like 200 hours into Stellar Blade. But just to get through, like, if you do like one completion run, it'll probably take you like 50-ish hours. If you kind of just like go through and not do every single thing, you know, you can definitely do it faster in like maybe like 25 to 30 hours. But I also did multiple playthroughs because there's multiple endings. So, you know, yeah, I know there's definitely enough time you can get in there. Like, I think the absolute bare minimum, if you really don't do extra stuff and you only do one playthrough, you're going to get at least 30 hours. High effort in the minigame, but kind of wonky, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Can the buttons be remapped? I would assume so. I mean, if you have it on PC, you can pretty much like custom map keys no matter what, right? Aw, Stalker, my old friend here. He always opens with that attack. 2 perfect dodges in a row. Take that, bitch. Yeah, 4 perfect parries in a row. Dude, you can tell I don't know if this boss is a lot easier or if I'm just getting the hang of this minigame or not, but I did play this guy in the real game like dozens of times because he was like the boss you could fight in the demo. Well, Nier has like a ton of different endings. I think there's like 3 different endings in Stellar Blade, if I remember correctly. But yes, you do have to play through the entire game. You can't like save at a certain point and do it again. So there definitely is a lot of redoing things for sure. But also once you beat it on normal, then you unlock hard. And hard is like New Game Plus, where you get to keep all your gear, but everything gets like a lot more challenging. So that's kind of cool. And then, like, as someone already mentioned, there's like a boss rush mode. And there's like a lot of, you know, just random collectibles and stuff for you to find, different outfits for Eve, etc. Get a guide ready if you want to do all the extra stuff. Oh no, don't do that. I shouldn't be saying this as someone who makes guides literally as a job for video games. I went through Stellar Blade like 95% blind. I think there was like a few cans where I finally gave up and was like, bro, where is this? Yeah, Nier had an insane amount of endings. And I say this as someone who didn't actually play through Automata. But I know it did have an insane amount of endings. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we finished it. Dude, which means we got the new frame and the Neuralink skin. Alright, well, we'll probably end up going back to the skin suit, because, I mean, you know, reasons. But, let's put the new outfit on. Let's see, let's do Eve. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Where's our girl? She gets to try on yet another outfit. And this is one that you earn from completing the boss rush on hard mode in the real game.
If the raptures are infinite in number, then drastic measures must be taken to turn the tide.
Dude, it's so good. All the outfits that they included in this game, with maybe the exception of the keyhole dress, are some of my favorites that were in the game. Like, this one is really good. The Summer Alice one is also super good. Obviously, the skin suit is good. Just like in Stellar Blade, she has a lot of outfits. Dude. Seriously. Let's find her in the lobby too.
If the raptures are infinite in number, then drastic measures must be taken to turn the tide.
Aren't all these skins from the base game? I mean, there only is the base game. I mean, I guess, like, you have the Nier collab that was a purchase, but everything else is just in the game. But they're all, a lot of them are free updates. The initial game did not come with nearly as many. There were still a ton of them, but then we just kept getting free update after free update, and they'd add, like, you know, 5 new outfits, 10 new outfits, whatever, and now there's, like, a bajillion of them. Alright, let's use our new Eve. It kind of covers her up a lot. Honestly, it looks better like this, but hey, we'll use it for a while because it is the Stellar Blade Planet Diver suit frame. That's pretty cool. Okay, what we have not done is upgrade Raven yet, and I now can probably overload her boots. In total, there's 7 to 8 DLC outfits, you believe? I mean, I guess it depends on what you count as a DLC outfit. Because outfits that came out after the initial launch, there's probably like 40 of them. I don't even know. Like, there's a ton of them that came out after the initial launch. Alright, so Raven.
I need to go back. There is something I must do there.
So let's level up her helmet. Get that to 2. Get her arms up to 2. Chest up to 2. Ooh, can't do that yet. Okay, alright, I guess that's where we start. Or where we stop. Can we level this up anymore? No. Okay, yeah. High-low, me-low, that makes sense. Okay, so do I want to, like, re-roll anything in? I got just attack on that. Attack and charge damage. Attack and charge speed, was that? Yeah. Elemental and charge speed. Pretty good rolls, if I'm being honest. She already has pretty good rolls. But we have only a single line of attack here. We'll probably re-roll this. Critical rate and ammo capacity. Does Raven care about ammo capacity at all? I mean, like, every unit does to a certain degree. Viscachan says you always upgrade the gloves to max as where the damage comes through. I mean, you'd upgrade the helmet more. But I'm going to get them all to 5 regardless. So usually I just do everything up to 2 because you can get there super fast. Because, like, I'm going to get more bonus from doing, like, helmet and gloves up to 2 than, like, waiting to try and get to, like, level 4 on just the helmet or whatever, you know what I mean? But eventually it'll all be 5. I feel like maybe I take this and then lock ammo capacity. Because, like, ammo capacity is... I probably want at least a line of ammo capacity. I don't know. On the other hand, I probably want to try and get, like, attack or elemental on one of the lower 2 lines. So let's just keep the effects and just keep rolling. Hey, look at that. Attack on the bottom. It's a super bad roll, but that's okay. We can always redo that. Alright, so change effects, and then we'll definitely... Right now, let's reset attributes. Okay, not bad. Almost as high as the original. Okay, so now I'm going to lock this. And then we'll re-roll this. No, we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. All right, all right. You know, we did prove that charge speed does benefit her. Not that she still sucks, but, you know, I will take the black line of charge speed, and then we'll take the charge damage, too. Yeah. We'll go with that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'll go with that. Alright, so the awkward thing about the rest of these is that we have our best line on the first one. This always happens. Pretty annoying. I think I might end up re-rolling these just completely. people will probably tell me I shouldn't do this, but I think we're going to lock the elemental damage. And then see if I can get something more on this. Defense is super OP in game? Sure. I think we'll keep the charge speed. It's really trying to give me critical damage. Do I do this? Do I just re-roll this completely? Let's try it. Nope. 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 Okay, okay. Elemental damage on line 3. Yep. We will go with that. Okay, so now I'll lock this, and we'll try re-rolling this one more time. Ammo capacity. All right, cool. Okay, so now we got ammo, elemental, and then elemental and charge speed. And then we have attack and charge speed, charge damage, and attack. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, for the record, just want to make this clear, the helmet does have the most attack. Okay, this is the best piece of equipment. It also gives you a fat stack of HP. We can see here it's 7,217 versus the gloves giving me 4,592. The gloves are the second highest, and you want to get all 3 of these to 5 anyway, so it's kind of a moot point, but anyway. Alright, so I think that's it. I think that's it, boys. We're going to switch over to Etheria Restart.
Maybe that's because it's not so different from our world.
Let me make another Discord update. Hello? Discord? There we go. Pretty happy with how those re-rolls went. Move this window up a little bit. All right, so I think our union is stomping. Let me see. Let me check in. What are we doing? I mean, we currently have 4 times the amount of points. This was a bit of an easy matchup. Ooh, nice. We got lots of rewards to collect here. So I made a quick little easy to follow United Front guide if anybody isn't exactly sure how all the different phases work and kind of, you know, the nuances of United Front. Check that out. It's a video that I put up this morning. Gonna collect some rewards. Good work, guys. Good work, everybody in my union. We're almost done with these fools. We destroyed their main base. And there was some question about if we destroy this base, does it automatically end the match? Does not look like that. So we just have this this purple one left. They got 5 out of 6 teams left. I've already used my attacks. What do we have? What's the... let's see. Okay, so this one has the healing ability. This is pretty annoying. This makes fights way harder, by the way. It's very challenging. Even, like, really, like, not that strong teams become way harder when they heal like this. Hold up. Let me check something. And welcome to the person who just popped into the stream. We just switched over to a theory restart. Yeah, we are dominating this match. It's true. And we've been pretty well coordinated for the most part. We've had great like coordination on Discord and people being involved in getting their teams ready. We do have 2 people that we're probably going to need to replace. But for the most part, everyone's been very involved and doing well. So let's see what our squad is looking like. Oh, bro. They've only gone through 4 of our bases. And they've only taken out 1 purple one. Yeah. It's hard to know because I feel like we were just stronger than this squad. But, I mean, so far it looks like our strategy of how I placed the teams looks solid. But we'll see when we actually have to face a harder union, though. You don't think they had a full union? Yeah, they definitely had some missing members, I think. They definitely did. All right, thank you for everybody who donated. And can we get something in the shop? No. I've cleared up almost everything I want to buy from this anyway. Like, I'll buy the rest of these purple shadow prints, and that's about it. In the Shell Dungeon, you finally found a team where you can reliably auto-farm Sharon, Hoyon, the last one. Nice. I have not gotten to Hoyon yet. So I'm probably going to ask you for advice on that. Alright, so let's go to challenge first. You wonder if after the matchups will be more balanced? Probably, because they got to like determine a ranking, right? So I don't know if you noticed, in the union thing, if we go to the rewards, you can see we get these like ranking badges. So probably, so we all start as a reserve union, right? So whatever we end up in, we'll probably face another one that's either, you know, like Pioneer, Rookie, Elite, etc. So I imagine that's kind of how that will go. All right, so what do we want to do first? Let's get some shell farming going here in the background. I beat Sharon on Nightmare. I'm so close to being able to beat her on Hell. Maybe we'll try that again on stream. Dude, I attempted this Inferno fight once. Not even close. Like, not even close. Like, you can see I 3-starred Hell. Like, I can easily auto-farm this with no problem. And Inferno was just a completely different level. Like, my Rosa was doing, like, tiny little slivers of damage. It was completely brutal. So definitely need way better gear to be able to tackle this, apparently. But anyway, let's auto-farm some of this. And it does kind of significantly spike in difficulty when you go from like Nightmare to Hell and whatever. Like every time you go up, there is a pretty big spike. But the difficulty spike to Inferno, I think, is far bigger than like any of the other ones. It was pretty crazy. All right, so let's look at the hyperlink charter. By the way, I'm level 50 now. Finally got into the 50s. You guys know I'm behind. I'm doing my best to try and get up there. Hopefully, when we have the 2x event in a few days, I'll actually be able to catch up to most people. Dr. Yo says, I can't even get an attack off on Inferno. She goes first and wipes your team. Dang. Well, I guess I'm doing slightly better than that. But it's rough. I think I made it through like 2 or 3 turn cycles before she killed me. Okay, so this will just have to like wait. This will naturally come. I'm not going to level up a bunch of random mythic things to force that too early. This says I need to beat Asynchronous Echo's Dahlia. Ooh, we're going to try this and use Hoyon to try and block the healing and see if I can beat her now. I still haven't attempted that using that strategy. Doki Doki Nightmare 3 or higher 10 times. Okay, so we need to fight Doki Doki more. And then defeat Sharon Hell difficulty. Okay, well, I don't think I can get to that yet. So, the first thing I think we will attempt is this fight. Let's see if we can beat Dahlia with Hoyon. This is a crazy boss design, by the way. I'm totally a fan of this. Like, the lines they drew here and, like, kind of the, like, weird horror, but, like, also kind of, like, hot demon. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of, like, kind of crazy artistic design in here, and I like what they did. Let's see. How would you rank this compared to Nikke? Like, as far as just, like, how good of a game it is? I would say the devs are not as good. That said, they are fairly new, and Shift Up has been able to, like, learn a lot and was new at 1.2. So I hope that XD, which is the name of the devs, will improve more. They are at least showing that they're responsive to the community if they're not good about, like, making announcements ahead of time. As far as just gameplay go, obviously it's very different. I reset my Leanne, so she's not going to be good there. Obviously it's going to be very different because this is a turn-based RPG versus, you know, like the real-time shooter of Nikke. But, so it's hard to compare the games. I really like it. If I put, like, Nikke as, like, a 9 out of 10, I would so far put this at, like, 7.5. It's very solid. I'm enjoying it a lot. But it doesn't quite have that, like, special sauce. Now, as Dr. Diggles just pointed out here in chat already, PvP is extremely good in this game. I highly recommend it. So if you're disappointed about not having, like, good PvP in Nikke, because that's the worst thing about Nikke, this is the game for you. And there's also a lot of cool co-op modes as well. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see what we do. Yo, she just, like, immediately nuked us. Okay, so let's buff. Let's buff Hoyon. Dr. Ghost just hit level 55. Nice. Congrats. Alright, so we'll use this attack first. And I don't think I need to use Wound quite yet, because she's not going to heal immediately. My Hoyon is still, like, nowhere close to fully built, but her wound ability is why she's here. Alright, so we're going to use wound on Dahlia. And there, we do have it. We can show it here as well. Wound. Cannot receive healing. And this girl is still super tanky. So even without her being able to heal, we're still doing like very low damage. And like if you don't block her healing, I was literally in an infinite loop. Like she'd get down to about here and then just like insta heal, and then about here and then insta heal, and there's no way. And I was also surviving quite well, so like I wasn't really in danger of dying, but we were just going nowhere. Like I fought her for like a solid 20 minutes at one point, and I was like, all right, this is silly. All right, she no longer has wound, and I'm kind of afraid of this. I don't know how often she's gonna do it. I'm gonna use wound again. Oh no, the wound... Wait, did the wound last? Did the wound take effect? Oh, it did not. We did not land the wound this time. That's unfortunate. I hope she doesn't just heal herself. I might need to, like, fully build my Hoi on and get more effect accuracy on her. I'm gonna try the wound again. There we go, we landed the wound this time. We'll buff Hellkid. Sure, we'll heal. Alright, Grimjaw, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. She doesn't have it. Alright. I think anytime I don't see wound, I just have to do this. It did not land again. Wound? Dude, we're not doing well. We've only landed it twice so far. But I guess... Let's see what she does this time. Okay. Okay. She didn't heal, Wound. Bruh. Got Nightmare and Attack down, that's it. This is definitely not reliable, but I guess so far we've been keeping her from healing enough. This is a fight that I definitely would not be able to auto, because Hoi-On wouldn't keep doing her wound attack. She'd be going to do skill 3. Bro. She's gonna heal this time. Nope? Okay, alright. I'm getting lucky. So we'll do a little extra healing just in case. Don't want to get into a bad situation. Alright, come on, Hoyon, do your job. Oh my god, really? I think I might need more than one person on my team to actually be able to inflict wound, because this has not been very reliable. Bro. Well, we're slowly getting there. She keeps, like, getting her little incremental healing, though. You were fortunate enough to have Mio for it. I guess I'm at least fortunate to have the Hoyon, because using number 41 is probably even less ideal. Alright, it's probably time for a big heal from Linglo. We're getting a little low. Oh, let's do the buff, actually. Oh, finally, we landed wound. Oh my god, alright. That's only our third wound of the night. Yes, we landed 2 in a row. Alright, that's our 4th wound. I mean, it's a slow grind, but the strategy is working. Okay, so finally we're in a situation where she already has wound, so I can actually use Hoyon's big damage skill. Let's heal. Did not land the wound that time. Heal again. Yeah, the 15% base chance on Hoyon is not exactly something I should be relying on for my main strategy, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I need to try and stack more effect accuracy on her. All right, we got the W. What is this? One free permanent summon available. What? Wait, what is that? Am I crazy? Have I never seen that before? Do we get something good here? No, not really. What is that? I don't see anything I can use here. I don't know what that item was. It's a free pull? A free pull where? Do I just like use it in my inventory? Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay, okay, yes. That is how you... It's the free pulls in the normal banner. Okay, it doesn't make a new banner. I did forget about that. I 100% forgot about that. It's these things right here. Okay, okay, let's do it. I got 4 of them. I even reminded everybody on Discord about this early on, and then I completely forgot about them. All right, here we go. Let's try and get some pulls. Get some good SSRs. All right, we're hoping for Doki Doki or Heinrich. That's definitely neither one of them. Doki Doki or Heinrich. That's also neither one of them. Doki Doki or Heinrich. Nope. Certainly seen a lot of Andrew. All right, last one, last one. All right, well, it's purple at least. Let's see what we got. Is it Kraken? That would be great if it was Kraken. Valerian, I'll take the Valerian. I will take the Valerian. There we go. That's pretty sick. All right. Thank you, free pulls. So, ooh, collect my quest rewards. Animus. Let's upgrade Valerian. I think that's my 3rd copy of her. Yeah. Shield provides plus 8%. Nice. That's pretty nice. Also, let's put in some experience into Lily again. Arigato. Doitashimashite. Alright, so what farming should we get going again? I guess more shells. Just keep doing this. Just more shells. I don't think I can't beat Hell Sharon. I can't beat Hell Sharon. Can I beat Hell Sharon? I don't think so. What are people using here? Didding, of course. What else would they be using? It's all Didding. What about on Nightmare? Yeah, it's just literally the same teams. Didding and Bayantine. Okay. Okay, so let's farm some Nico Nana. And then we'll go finish our Doki Doki challenge. Dude, that is a great upgrade for Valerian. It's totally true. That was a really great upgrade for Valerian. Okay, so we need to beat Doki Doki, right? Oh, I still need to try and beat Dolly on harder difficulties. Alright, let's do one Doki Doki run, and then we'll come back to Dahlia and try and do her on the next highest level. Alright, we're going to be farming Hell 3 Doki Doki. Nice, got the triple freeze. This first phase, even on Hell 3, is kind of a joke. Unfortunately, I do need to manual, because otherwise, like, Linglo's gonna keep healing when she doesn't need to, and we won't, like, conserve our AoEs for when the second wave spawns. So, kind of have to babysit it, even though it's, like, really easy. Should probably use a heal here. Don't want to risk getting too low, just in case. Same for you on Hell, Doki Doki. Yeah, and honestly, like, watch, I'll probably, like, lose after saying this, but it's pretty easy. Like, if I manual it, I've found that it's actually not that hard since trying it last night on stream. But, like, auto would just not... It would be a totally different game. Because I'm doing very specific things. Like, I'm making choices that the AI would just never make, you know? Nice. Landed the freeze. Whenever I get the freeze with his skill 2, I'm always surprised, because there's like a much lower chance of that happening. Alright, I don't want Rosa to kill him here. Ah, she did. I had a feeling that might happen. Alright, whatever. We're still in decent shape. I could have set things up slightly more had I had another round of turns, but it's okay. Oof. Oh my god, if Kraken dies... We are living on the edge. This is scary. Alright, Kraken, please freeze some people. Okay, okay, we froze the big guy and one of the, like, second guys. That's, okay, yeah. That's what we needed to be able to survive this. Time to heal. We're still, like, pretty fragile. Like, we're not out of the woods. Like, Rose is dangerously low. I can't believe this guy's already upgraded. That's so nuts. Heal, heal, heal. Alright, Kraken, can you freeze on your skill 2? Yes. Oof. Oh no, Rosa was stunned. That's not good. That's very much not good. Rosa getting stunned is not what we needed there. Welcome, those that just came into the stream. We're manually in a Doki Doki fight. Oh my god. Rosa lived. Alright, please, Kraken, please freeze somebody. It's what we needed. It's what we needed. I think I'm gonna buff Ling Low so we can get a heal in before these guys take their turn. Nice, we knocked that guy out. Heal. Ooh, good thing I did that. Good thing I did that. Otherwise, that guy would have killed Rosa. She would not have had enough HP. Alright, big guy gets unfrozen. Big heal just in time. Alright, we got this in the bag now. We're good, we're good. We'll preemptively auto heal. The guy did so much damage. That's silly. But can't do any damage if you're frozen. Dude, that follow-up attack from White Fang is so good. Ah, none of them were triple. That's unfortunate. However, nice to see a wrist wheel. Okay, so let's go and see who I want to give that wrist wheel to. I kind of just randomly have Wellspring on her. I don't know if that's like really what I want to do, but it was just like what was the convenient thing to give her +4 at the time. I could give a wrist wheel to Ling Lo. I already have one for Freya. Oh, I can give it to Kraken. I should probably give it to Kraken. And we do have a speed stat on it, so that's pretty cool. Dang, no effect accuracy though, that's unfortunate. What was the one he was previously using? That has effect accuracy. I wonder if if I'm better off just keeping that. Yeah, at least it was 2 mythics. That's true. That's true. Can anyone here clear Hell 4 Teramaton? And if so, can you give any tips? I have not attempted Hell 4 Teramaton. But we can give it a try. I want to say maybe I don't invest in this piece. It is only a double. It's only a double. It's not like the triple Swift Rush. And like my really critical units, like Freya already has one. So, yeah, I think we'll just hold off on that. I'll just give it to Tsukiyomi because why not? She's still... I rarely even use Tsukiyomi nowadays, but let's just give her this. Now she has a piece of red gear. That's cool. Or I could give it to Kloss. Alright, because I do want to build Kloss sooner rather than later. So let's actually give it to Kloss. Sure, why not? I have this random piece of like Strive gear on her. Can I give her something else that makes more sense? Not really. Alright, sure. Anyway, so then let's put that gear back onto Tsukiyomi. Play again. Anything good? No. The cool thing about being able to do health 4, if we could, you're guaranteed to not get pink gear. You can only get red gear. Oops. I just like clicked out of the game. That's pretty cool. But I don't think I'm there yet. Where am I on Teramaton? I haven't even beat Hell 2. Should I try Hell 2 Teramaton? Let's try it. I think I haven't tried him since I reset some units. Is this the team that I want? Is it worth using Chloros? I haven't 6-starred him yet. I don't know if Chloros would be good here. In 5-star form, you know what I mean? Should be trying to put Valerian in the squad too. Chloros and Valerian are both new units since I've fought Teramaton. What do you guys think? Like, what's like a good squad here for this guy? Like, I could, in theory, take out Freya, but I don't know if I really want to take out Freya. But potentially I could take out Freya to put in Valerian. Chloros is good against Teramaton, for sure. I absolutely agree with that. But, like, is he going to be good here with being only 5 stars? Like, can I get away with this? Or is this just, like, suicide? I have the speed buff from Lily. And I'm going to have shields from Valerian and Hellkid. And then hopefully chain a bunch of damage with Rosa and Chloros. I'm skeptical of this, but we're going to try it. I think I probably need more investment to actually make this squad work. Oh, we're so slow compared to him. We're so slow compared to him. Oof. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this, guys. I don't think we're gonna do this. And I think I do need more investment in Chloros, because he just kind of did poo-poo damage there. We haven't died yet. That comes later. Should I be using Chloros' skill 2 or skill 3 first? What's the better play there? Like, should I be using the debuff right away from his skill 2? I don't have enough experience using him. That's so much damage, it's silly. Let's give invincibility to Rosa. She's gonna need it. Good thing she had that, or she would have been wrecked right there. Oh no, we're down to doing our single damage with Valerian. That's not a good sign. Alright, we do get the shield again with Hellkid though. We're kind of doing okay, but I think we're like slowly getting worn down. Like, I think the situation is just like slowly getting worse for us. But admittedly, we're doing better than I expected. I kind of didn't even expect to make it this far. What does this say for the debuff? Okay. Deals 3 hits of 100% damage to a single enemy with a 70% chance to inflict chain lock. When Chloros attacks a target, his damage dealt is increased by 25%. When Chloros is attacked by the target, his damage taken is reduced by 25%. I should probably use this first, right? Use skill 2 and then the follow-up attack ability. If we had skills online for Valerian right now, this might be like a critical turn, but I think we're gonna get wiped out by when Terror takes his turn this time. He's gonna kill Rosa. Oh my god, she lived! That's a miracle! She has a sliver of health yet. She actually lived. Okay, we might actually do this? Maybe? We're probably gonna get there. Bro! Okay, we got there. We got there. That was... I mean, hey. If it works, it works. Nothing super exciting here. Although, getting this... I think I have someone that can use this. I think this is good. Effect resist is decent to have on there too. And more importantly, we got this item. Thank you, Dr. Eagles. Thank you. Thank you. okay, this is the real reward here. Heck yeah. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is far better than the one that we just got. Nice. Okay. So, I think we just give this to Hellkid right here. Wait, what do we have? We have the... Let me see. Is there someone else who could make better use of this? I could give it to Hoyon. Or Chloros. Maybe I actually give it to Chloros. Maybe not quite yet. I think I'd give it to Hellkid for the moment. And when I have the rest of the gear ready to go for Chloros, then I'd probably give it to him. Alright, so let's max this out. Nice, we increase attack bonus. Not getting a speed stat on here kind of sucks. But, I mean, I think it's still worth it for me to invest in this. Nice, and we increase attack bonus twice. 3 times. And then a random HP bonus. Alright, alright. That could be worse. That could be worse. Okay, so now Chloros still gets an upgrade. Because he gets this. Which will help him out. What's his shell look like? Okay, that's a good shell. That's a good shell. And then let's see, I got a double one, right? Does anybody care about that? Like technically I could give that to Hoyon, but I don't think it's worth sinking a bunch of credits into upgrading it, because like, you know, it's not like a big deal in this situation. I feel like I don't worry about investing in this. Although does this give me enough to give her full onslaught? No. How many more do we need? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't have enough to give her a full thing of onslaught? Huh. I guess not. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's increase our stamina and rerun this. Oh, that's kind of cool. Play again. Hell 3 is for sure going to be impossible. There's no way I can do Hell 3 with how closely I skated through that. Okay, so do I need to fight Doki Doki 2 more times? 2 more times on Doki Doki. All right. Well, let's just do it. I think we'll do our 2 more Doki Doki fights, and then probably end the stream. It's getting late, so let's get through these 2 fights. Yeah, having the crit main stat on that piece of gear was pretty good. And I think once I 6-star Chloros, that Teramaton fight will actually be pretty easy. You are looking through the shop and say that the level 40 pack includes 2 pieces of Fury gear and some poles. Do you think it's worth it? I mean, they are triple Fury gear. And, you know, if you're building Fury already, yes, probably. It is very good gear. And, like, the poles are, like, always solid, though. But I think that's a personal choice on just, like, how whaley you are, you know what I mean? But I think, you know, it's kind of like in Nikke. You can buy the really expensive packs that gives you a gear selector. It is really good, but it's still kind of, like, questionable about whether that's, like, worth it or not, you know what I mean? Oh, also, I didn't buy the gear. I forgot. I didn't buy my other piece of gear. Alright, well, we'll do that after this fight. I need to buy that other piece of gear. Because I can get another piece of red gear. What is it called? Mythic? I just call it red gear. Oops, I attacked the wrong guy by accident. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Alright, we're on skill cooldown management at this point. Oof. That guy hit pretty hard. We've taken a lot more damage than I would expect. This is kind of not good. I don't know why we're taking so much more damage than normal. That's surprising. Oh, Rosa killing him there would have been really nice. Okay, but it's okay. We're going to start the wave with Ling Lo getting to heal us. Okay, so we're just going to immediately use the big heal. You finally beat Messiah in the tower mode? Nice. I've kind of been neglecting that. I keep forgetting to do it a lot of the time. So I think I'm behind on it. Alright, Kraken. We need to see the freeze. Oh my god, one freeze? This fight has been an uphill battle the whole time. This one has not been nearly as lucky. Alright, we need the heals, we need the heals. Okay. Things are getting under control. Yep, use the AoE. Dude, Freya's so good. Honestly, when I used her in the beta, I really thought she was very good. But not, like, amazing, right? And then because I didn't pull on her rate-up banner, and I just got her, you know, maybe like a week into the game, I didn't realize just how good she was. Like, when I got her again, I was like, wow, she's making everything easier. Like, all of her just little incremental advantage, it makes a big difference. Ugh, dude, Kraken is failing on the freezes a lot. We're not having good luck this fight, but we're still getting through it. She's always been good, you just didn't understand her kit. That's fair. I mean, it's hard to, like, evaluate units. Because that was me with Valerian. And I think a lot of times, you know, like in my case, like, I already had a positive opinion of Freya, thinking she was good. But it's like, then when you see the contrast of, like, not using something, you realize just how valuable that thing is, you know? Lone Syndicate pulled for her on her banner. Probably a good choice. Which actually I ended up pulling on her banner too. But not right away. Like I said, it was like a week into it, and then I got her on like my second pull, so that was pretty nice. This is like not super exciting. Okay. Do we get anything good here? No. I'm still waiting on that triple Swift Rush, triple Time Wave. That's what I'm, like, hoping for. Okay, so... in the beta, you got Freya on your first 10 pull and got her banner, so you did use her in the beta? Nice. Okay, so I want to go to the shop. What do I want first, though? Am I still buying Onslaught? I could use more Onslaught here. Could use more Onslaught here. Like, I could go for Swift Rush. But I'm just really scared of getting another one of these. I don't know. Or I could try for a Time Wave and hope I get super lucky. Because I have another triple one. If I got a triple Time Wave on the left, I'd finally have a full set of Time Wave I could give Freya. Would that be worth it? That's like really gambling. Since you can already farm Swift, it's probably better to go for a set you have trouble getting. Yeah, it's true, it's true. And I can farm Onslaught, right? Because, like, I can get Onslaught from this guy right here. I can farm Swift Rush, but I can also farm Time Wave, too. But, like, what can I not farm? Like, is there anything that I really want that I can't farm yet? Like, Bloodbath is cool. But I don't really want to just get, like, a piece of Bloodbath gear, right? I don't know if there's really anything that I can't farm that I really want. I think I'm going to go for Onslaught. I think I'm going to go for Onslaught. Exchange shop. All right. Come on, give me something good here. Okay, it's a triple. It's a triple. A triple whisk reel, and it has speed and crit rate. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. So, I could give this to Hellkid. Or, let's see, what does she have on here? Well, I have no crit stats on this. So, let's give it to Rosa. Because Rosa needs the crit. And then I'll swap the other one to Hellkid. That's pretty sweet. We got effect res, nice. And we got attack. All right, this is a pretty sweet piece of gear. And we upgraded the speed and effect res. Yeah. All right. That's a W. And then Hellkid, you get the hand-me-down, which is also a good upgrade for you. Sweet. Okay, now did anybody else need that hand-me-down? Let's see, we have speed, effect, accuracy. Would this be better for her? Attack. No, I think hers is already better. What about Chloros? Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, we can swap this. Oh, no, can I? Wait, if he replace that, he loses the Onslaught, doesn't he? Or the Harvest, I mean. Okay, he doesn't want this yet. We actually want to keep him on Harvest. Whoa! Kraken didn't have a piece of gear? What? What happened? What happened? How did I not have a piece of gear on Kraken? Yo. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, life got easier, I guess. Let's see, let's see, she can... Oh, no. Where's his pink gear? He needs this. There we go. And then she can have this. That's really crazy. Okay. And we decided I don't have anything better to give Kloss? Dude, gear management in this game is kind of insane. I'm like scrolling through menus all the time. Could have been why my run was close. Dude, for real. Alright, we're actually going to do an investigation, which it's probably not the right choice, but I just want the experience right now. And then we're going to fight Doki Doki one last time, and then we're going to say goodnight. Alright. Whoops. Doki Doki. Dude, I got 59 modules I haven't used. Or stamina things. I'm well prepared for the double event. Oh wait, we'll do the buff first. Time to switch ears. You're stuck on Sharon floor 30. I've heard that's a very difficult fight, actually. Frickin' Kraken didn't have a piece of gear on. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Which is probably, he had less effect accuracy and a crap ton less of speed. No wonder that last round was more difficult. Because he really wasn't landing the freezes. Welcome, those who just joined. We're doing our last Doki Doki hell fight. That guy got big and scary. Oof. Use the auto heal, and now I think we're officially on skill cooldown management. But I will still use the buff from Lily because this guy's going to start racking up damage if I take too long to kill him. I was hoping I'd get a lucky heal there with Kraken. Alright, we're gonna use the auto heal. Because I don't like how I'm getting kind of low. Okay. Now the real fight starts. Alright, Kraken. Nice. Triple freeze, triple freeze. That's what we want to see. Use the buff. Dang, that hit pretty hard. Alright, Sharon, we need you to do some pretty big damage here. They call her Sharon? Rosa. You can tell I'm getting tired. Okay. Big heals from Ling Lo. Incoming. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, we'll use the auto heal now. Even though we're looking pretty healthy, it's worth it. The key is to just, like, not let yourself get too low. Like, you might not think you need healing. Just do it. It's not a waste. Nice. Ling Lo's passive healing definitely makes a big difference. Like, just every time she attacks, getting like that little bit of extra heal, it really helps. Definitely manages all of your like chip damage. Alright, that guy's cooked. We got poo-poo rewards, but that's okay. We got some good stuff earlier tonight. And we completed this. And did we complete a bunch of things in here already? Yes, we did. I've already beat Hell 1 so many times, but I guess I've just been putting it off, so I'm behind on this. Alright. Achievement. Let's do one last minute check-in for our union. Wherever it is. Union? Hello? Dude, I'm still so not used to this menu. There we go. Where are we at? Okay, we still just have this one lone thing here. I guess no one's attacked it yet. Yeah, we kind of decimated them, though. We kind of decimated them. Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are at in the world. And this has been a good stream, but a long one. So I'm going to go ahead and get some rest. Alright, catch you guys later.